Hello and welcome to Dune 2 on the Commodore Amiga. This is going to be a Let's Play in which I'm going to play the Atreides campaign. So join me after the intro to see how that will go.
Dune.
So let's jump straight in. We get to choose between 3 houses, and I'm going to play the Atreides. I'm not even going to discuss why. Read the books. Not that this game has much to do with the books, but Atreides it is. Yeah, this little intro, you can already see that this has very little to do with the actual books, this game. Yeah, we'll join House Atreides. Why not? See if we can win. Hey, Cyril. What do you want us to do? The manual says you want diplomacy. I think you've changed your mind then. Purging indeed. And to purge these people, we want 1,000 credits. Let me guess, you're going to send over 2,000 credits worth of resources my way to make sure that I can actually do that. Well, building a refinery and harvesting spice. I think we'll manage. Yeah, Cyril. If this mission doesn't succeed, I should really stop this Let's Play right here. So, welcome to Dune 2. This is one of the very first, how we call these things? Real-time strategy games.
Complete.
Yeah, this is one of the first. Yeah, I know that. Concrete, yeah, sure. So, unlike modern RTS games, we build up our base only on the rocky surface area. You can't build it on sand for some reason. And you also need concrete. You can build without concrete in the pinch, but your buildings start out damaged. The manual implies they also degrade faster, but I'm not sure I've ever seen that change. Get used to the voiceover. Construction complete.
Construction complete.
It's also going to say very riveting stuff such as
Construction complete
and enemy unit approaching. So we've stay here. We've cleared some space here.
Enemy unit approaching.
See, told you. Oh, it's not even approaching. It's approaching. Right.
Yes, sir.
Well, can't have that. Even more. Oh, downed Ordos suicide bombers.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Okay, so now my construction yard is heavily damaged. A fun fact, it's almost impossible to lose this first mission. You could have guessed, this is basically a tutorial to get you used to the whole idea of playing the game, really. So why can't you lose? Well, for starters, there's not enough enemy units to actually kill all of your enemy units, even if you're being really stupid. And secondly, yes, there is. You think there isn't because someone died on the concrete. But here, look, 6, also 6, no problem. Where was I? Oh yes, you can't really lose. In fact, it's a bit of a boring first mission, though it does help you figure out the controls and some other stuff. First of all, I'm going to try and show you that right now. There is absolutely, oh dear, minimap clicking skills, pixel based. There's no fog of war. See? That guy can just go anywhere and we can see everything. Very useful and completely understandable that they removed it in pretty much every RTS that followed. This isn't the first RTS. There's a Sega Mega Drive game, I think, that predates it. Oh, would you just...
Acknowledge.
Yeah, this is gonna end well for you guys. I already hated the Ordos to begin with, but I'm beginning to hate them more.
Unit destroyed.
Yes,
what?
sir.
Right.
Acknowledge.
Never
Acknowledge.
step in front of the guy driving the enormous mobile tank-based platform. More of you.
Yes, sir.
I swear, if you play the game on an Amiga with a faster processor, which is basically what's happening here, the first level gets, and I say this between quotes, so quote-unquote, harder.
Enemy unit destroyed.
But luckily the enemy unit has been destroyed. Still no
Yes, sir.
fog of war, obviously.
Acknowledge.
Other things that you might be used to that you won't get here, well, I can select exactly one unit at a time.
Yes, sir.
And I either use the mouse or keyboard to move and attack them. They do have this interesting ability that I don't think I've seen in many modern RTSs. So let's see. Would you hurry up? You're supposed to be really fast. So let's see if we can't demonstrate that. They've got a retreat function.
Yes,
See? Retreat. Now, I normally don't use this, but retreat just basically sends it back to the base. Uses a fairly reasonable pathing algorithm insofar as these things go. Now, at this stage, you might notice, and this is the tricky part of the first level, that the harvester isn't doing anything anymore. Yeah. Well, welcome to the harvester AI, such as it is. The first time it harvests, it always finds where to harvest on its own. Doesn't matter where it is, it always finds a patch of spice to mine. After that, it does nothing until you tell it to go mine a specific patch. Then, if I recall correctly, it will keep remembering. Now, like I said, this is not really the most riveting of missions. The next one, shock horror, is mine more spice. So yeah, lots of spice mining in this first episode, but there's also a bit more enemies there. We'll see if we can't do something about that. Depends a bit. Supposedly, you're going to see that in a minute, when you select a different territory on the map, you don't just get a different map, but you might also get a different level of difficulty and all these things. But I don't remember if that's actually true. It's the same with the concrete building. You see, you don't need... I'm going to do this even though this costs us money because we've got money rolling in a bundle. This is about 750 credits worth when it's full.
Construction
You don't need
complete.
concrete. See? Oh, see? Works. No problem. Stay put. Works. No problem. But it's halfway damaged. And repairing it does cost you quite a bit of money. Now, the manual suggests, because you can see that things... You know, well, not really here, but you'll see that even the things that weren't hit by the Ordos attacks, as they were, actually got some damage. And your buildings do get damaged over time. Some... I'm not sure, maybe the construction yard is immune to this, but they do get damaged over time, and if you do nothing, eventually they'll fall into disrepair. But not right now. And, interestingly, they actually do get damaged in their output as well. Not these buildings, but the wind trap just produces less power, and I think that production buildings produce slower, but I'm not sure. Anyway, this should
Yes, sir.
have won us the mission. And Atreides High Command is no doubt very grateful for the fact that I produced 2 wind traps rather than 1, meaning they lost a whole bunch of spies to useless infrastructure. But hey, shouldn't have sent me out there. Insufficient spy storage. Yeah, you can only store 1,000 until you get, well, other refineries or silos. But, you see here, we won! Yay, we're congratulated. And apparently we're burning stuff. He knew it wasn't gonna be much trouble. Well, why did you send us there then? Come on, Cyril, we've got better things to do. There's Harkonnen to escort off the premises. Yeah, keep looking forward. It won't be long now. Man who keeps his eyes closed scarily long. Proceed. So, let's see. We are a desert mongoose. Oh yeah. Took 6 minutes this mission. And nothing of us got killed, and 4 of them died. Well, it's a start. Ah yes. I've played before and I always play as... Oh. I want my capital, yes. Oh, that's why I don't use my name. I forgot that. Oh, alright. Let's see what would be a good name. Leto Paul. It's also overdone and Junie. We're going to be... Thing. Yeah. We're gonna be Thing. And let's resume the game for round 2. Dramatic fade in. Clicking control of the land indeed. Which has become divided somehow. Again, this has nothing to do with any of the books. So there we got the Ordos. And there you've got the Harkonnen. Was it Harkonnen? I always say Harkonnen. You can select 3 regions. Which you select doesn't really matter in the long run. It does matter for what level you get and what territory you can pick next. But you always get similar choices. So you'd say, well, this has an Ordos group in it, so it's a bad idea. We could choose one of these empty ones. Well, there's always enemies in there. We're gonna choose this vaguely heart-shaped land because it's the biggest. Yeah, that's all the reason I need. Let me guess, Cyril. Oh dear, what's going on? I am trading confidential information with the Ordos. I just shot them. Oh well. Answer question correctly. Strangely corrupted graphics, man. Well, the game is very old. Perhaps that's why it's corrupted. What type of unit is this? Well, luckily, I happen to have the original manual here, which is in black and white, and there are 2 trikes. So yeah, that helps. Let's see. This doesn't look like an ordinary trike to me, no. Let's see what we got in the special units. This is a radar, but they could also want to know what type it is. So I'm going to type that, and if that's wrong, we'll get a second chance. Yeah, this is a radar. So it is a... See? Publicly available information. Yeah, that helps. Oh, you're honored to see me again, and you've removed the glitch. That's good. Yeah, High Command wants 2,700 credits, no doubt, because the last mission was a financial loss for them. Right. Okay. Anything more you want to say to us? Cyril? Oh, see, there are Ordos here. Yeah, just now you thought I was an Ordos spy, right? Yeah, I'd close my eyes too. So what am I supposed to do with that base? You want me to destroy it? Oh, you're not going to say. Well, I happen to know that you don't have to destroy it. You can just collect your 2,700 and go. And we might do that because the first two missions are, well, not terribly interesting.
Instruction.
Let's see. It's a bit fiddly here. This will... Yes, I know. It stops... Hello? It stops giving you these hints fairly quickly. But at the start of the game it does give you the hints. So, one wind trap. I'm not sure. I think it's still one more level before we get a sandworm. Which always amused me, the sandworms in this game.
Yes, sir.
We'll talk more about them when we get there.
Acknowledged.
Oh, that fits. I might have to look for the spies this time round. Don't worry, it's not difficult. The game will get more difficult later on, but right now these are basically the two tutorial missions. There's a bit more combat in this one. No,
Yes, sir.
I want this. It pays to watch the map, by the way. Seeing here, we're in what I will call the north from now on, because it's at the top of the map. The enemy is undoubtedly going to come from the south. Which means we can also build a new thing, a radar outpost. Very useful, needs lots of power. We will be building it. Which means that some of our units are not really in a good position. You should be more over here.
Yes, sir.
You get up this mountain. Not that actually gives you more vision, but just do it anyway.
Acknowledged.
We've got our harvester, a refinery, and free harvester. You can buy them separately later on. They're more expensive. Now I need to search for spice fields. And that's where the trucks come in.
Yes, sir.
You go look over here.
Acknowledged.
Pretty sure there's some nearby. Just not sure where exactly. And again, what are you exactly trying to guard us from? I know that in reality there's more there, but we have incredible technology.
Yes, sir.
Magical powers. We know they can't come from the east.
Acknowledged.
They can only come from the south and the west. Have you found anything yet? No. Oh, that's annoying.
Yes, sir.
Well, if there's something there, it's a very small patch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you back. And we'll take our other trike and we'll send it over here-ish.
Acknowledged.
There's got to be some spice nearby. Yeah, we found some. Good. You get back.
Acknowledged.
You go and harvest. Now 2,700 credits means that we can't store it straight away, because not enough room. And lo and behold, Cyril has been holding out on us. We've got loads of extra buildings. We also have a spice storage silo, which is nice. And a light vehicle factory. Now this is one of the choices in Dune 2, at least in the Atreides campaign, that I've never understood. This light vehicle factory is the first military building we get. Yeah, there is no other military buildings. And guess what? The barracks, which you only get later on,
Construction
are
complete.
not as good. I'm gonna repeat that. The barrack units are not as good.
Construction complete.
For the Harkonnen, yeah, they get troopers. But for the Atreides,
Construction complete.
it's bad.
Construction.
Now, there's another few things that we
Yes,
really know already. I want you to look up there anyway. It always bugs me when part of the map is
sir.
empty.
Acknowledged.
Bit of a completionist.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
No, I don't want to
Yes,
deselect
sir.
you. Now, we do need to keep an eye on this stuff. Right now, we know nothing,
Yes, sir.
which is not a lot. So I'm
Acknowledged.
gonna send this strike out to do a bit of scouting. Yeah, there's one small thing with the scouting in this game. If you scout, you can activate enemies that are perfectly
Acknowledged.
willing to do absolutely nothing until you activate them. So you
Acknowledged.
can, by being aggressive, cause yourself some trouble. It always pays to have some
Acknowledged.
area around your base
Yes, sir.
exposed, by the way.
Acknowledged.
Well, on the
Enemy
map
unit
anyway.
approaching.
Where is the enemy unit? Oh no, you do not. You return. Because we can
Yes, sir.
count on the smart AI.
Yes, sir.
that
Yes, sir.
you move
Yes, sir.
here
Acknowledged.
to follow us. Yeah, see, that's a trooper. I can't build those with the Atreides. I got too close to their base. That's why they're shooting me. We can't have that. You don't get to decide where I harvest. Though it is better to harvest as close to your base in the beginning as possible, because that stuff, well, not in this level, but in later levels, it's most likely gonna get
Yes, sir.
shredded with gunfire. Again, this is one of the first RTSs. They had a lot to learn, and one of the things is, this is a game that you can, in fact,
Construction
play
complete.
very successfully defensively. I'm not saying you should, because it can get dull, but it is the strategy I used for my first win. I
Construction complete.
got as much spice as I could, a big army, and just waited out the enemy until they got bored, really.
Construction complete.
Ah, there we are. More Ordos
Construction.
showing up.
Yes,
Would
sir.
you move here?
Acknowledged.
See, it does pause. You think for a moment it doesn't, but it actually does pause. Build another refinery. You closer.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Move further away.
Acknowledged.
Get this little
Construction complete.
kill zone
Yes, sir.
here set up.
Acknowledged.
And another harvester. Go harvest.
Enemy unit destroyed. Enemy unit destroyed.
In the meantime, repair my construction yard. It's a good thing to get in the habit of. Yeah, get in the habit of repairing that thing as soon as you can. Trust me.
Construction complete.
How much power do we have? Oh, we've got plenty of power. I want... Oh, I've got another trike. Completely
Construction
forgot about that.
complete.
Yeah, I'm not
Construction
really building many units because I don't
Yes, sir.
really need to build many units. Go over here. That'll be fine.
Acknowledged.
Why not?
Construction.
First few
Enemy units
missions,
approaching.
easy. Where are you? You make a
Yes, sir.
mistake, mister. Just move over and
Yes, sir.
return. Because now I'm the one making mistakes. So, next thing to do, I do think that we need a bit of a vehicle factory. So this one's harder because, well, there's more enemies.
Yes, sir.
On hold. No, keep building.
Enemy unit destroyed. Construction complete.
Yes. Oh, the light factory produces light attack vehicles. I'd never have guessed. Now, you
Yes, sir.
go back to harvesting over there. They never do what you want, though. I want them to harvest up north. Because that's the smart thing to do. Start harvesting as far away from the enemy as you can. But that's not what they do. We still have enough power. We have plenty of power. Good. We can store 2,000 right now, so we need one silo or a third harvester operation.
Construction complete.
I'm partial to building only 2 refineries here. Later on, 3 is better. So we'll build a
Construction complete.
silo. That's the word I'm looking for.
Construction complete.
Yeah, 1 silo coming up.
Construction complete.
So,
Construction complete.
what are you shooting? Really?
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
You never know.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, this is what you do with harvesters. Are there still people attacking my harvester? Okay, you really have no clue what you're doing, do you?
Acknowledged.
You automated yet? Oh no, I remember now. You
Acknowledged.
need a carryall to automate this stuff. That is from the actual books as well,
Enemy
so
unit.
that's kind of fun. Let's start with the useful thing first.
Approaching.
Really? You don't say. Are you gonna shoot my harvester? Nope, you've decided against it. Smart man. Now, I can only build this trike here. But hey, a trike is better than
Enemy unit destroyed.
those infantry units.
Construction complete.
Which is why I find it so odd that you start with this building. Because I'm pretty sure that even if I place this... Radar coverage. Look at the minimap. Ooh, clever. And now I can suddenly build the barracks. But the barracks are objectively producing worse units than the light vehicle factory. I suppose they're cheaper, but still. We're not gonna bother. This mission will take forever if you do everything. If you build everything and start making a massive army. This should do. Really. Which means we're basically waiting now, and
Yes,
if nothing interesting happens, I'll probably start cutting parts of that out.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm not a big fan of people watching a screen where nothing happens.
Unit destroyed.
Admittedly, the harvesters are pretty good.
Yes, sir.
Enemy unit destroyed.
They're pushing up their attacks. I think I'll move
Yes, sir.
my trike here.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
And you,
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
trike's gotten completely lost. Look, it's not
Enemy
that
unit
difficult.
destroyed.
Just go. Seriously, what are you doing? And now you've gotten lost again.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Yeah,
Acknowledged.
pathfinding is a difficult thing. Stop.
Yes, sir.
Stop. Really, seriously,
Acknowledged.
just
Yes, sir.
stop. You're completely lost. This is going to happen a lot, by the way. Pathfinding wasn't
Acknowledged.
really high end back then. Why are you...
Yes, sir.
Well, good that you're heading back, because it's a silly place to be in. That's another 700 or 750 credits. I didn't pay attention to how much money I had. Oh, and now you're using the... So there is a little bit of
Yes,
smarts
sir.
there. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to wait for our harvester. Come on, you're done. Come on. Oh, and then you go all the way over there. That's not good. Seriously?
Enemy unit
Go
destroyed.
there. So they are slightly clever. I wouldn't call them immensely clever. Anyway, this should finish the mission, this next load. So we're just gonna wait. I'm not gonna repair anything. It should be fine.
destroyed.
Yeah, it's dead. Oh, you're shooting my harvest ring. Go over there. I don't want you to be so close to their base.
Enemy unit approaching.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Enemy approaching. Yeah, it's one of you. Again, I don't care about you. If you hear weird sounds, or cat sounds really, I've got cats. That should explain. Why do you go so damn close to their base? I told you not to.
Acknowledged.
Really, I tell you to harvest here, and you go harvest here. I mean, come on.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Yeah, you better get some backup, because I
Acknowledged.
think...
Yes, sir.
Oh, look at that. I mean, that's what I mean. This strike, I'm going to show you that difference, costs 150. Look at what happens to that. I'm sure this is at least 150 as well. Maybe it's 100, but still, it gets destroyed.
Yes, sir.
Well, you're going to do something silly, aren't you? Go back up
Acknowledged.
there. Don't want you to going down there. Don't want you to go down there even. Ooh, we're getting close now. Another brave soldier tries his luck. Though, you can't really see if it's
Yes, sir.
him or her anyway. Could be a lady.
Acknowledged.
You don't know. The books were rather ambivalent on that issue. Ah, yes. And here is our victory
sir.
coming in. Done.
Enemy unit
This is our
destroyed.
victory. Yep. So the first two missions, easy. Just harvest some spice. I could have taken out that base, but then this mission would have taken hours, and... well, hours. Would have taken closer to an hour, and I don't really feel like that. So we're gonna keep it at this. Yep, we won. And we've got some weird audio glitches going on. But we won anyway. Cyril's glad. Oh, you're not happy with the Ordos Order, Harkonnen. Well, neither am I. They're doing their laundry, look. It's probably guns they're supposed to be putting down, but hey, this resolution, you can't tell. Oh, so you're happy with the money, that's it. Yeah, I'm happy to help, Cyril. That's what you hired me for. So anyway, I think this is enough for now. And yeah, I'll see you again next time for the next episode, in which we'll do the first proper mission of Dune 2. So if you enjoyed this, stick around. Bye bye.